Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the KrankyKraft Labyrinth map-making series with BDA, and I still need to find a better name for that. I'm just out here on the surface enjoying the sun, because I've been spending a lot of time underground and getting a little claustrophobic. Alright, let's head down, and I'll show you guys what I've been working on in the break between last episode and this episode. So I guess it's not really a break, it's just kind of the time between episodes. So anyways, we're just going to come down here into the team dispersion room, I guess. I've been doing a little bit of work in here. It's definitely not final, but, you know, I've been working on some decoration stuff. Doing some things, using the new armor stands, and the sea lantern blocks, and the new, what is this? Diorite and granite. That's how I'm gonna pronounce it. Shut up. And yeah, and the andesite. Yeah, all the new blocks and the new fence posts. And, oh, I love 1.8. 1.8 is awesome. Haha. So, anyways, this is what I've been working on. Just sort of getting this built up. These are pressure plates. This is how people are going to decide their teams and split off into their teams as per usual. None of this is hooked up yet. These are all just dummies for the time being. However, the one that is hooked up is this one over here. So if we come into the little, like, side room, boop, this takes us down to the GM control room, which I've been working on. So last episode we got the, or figured out the redstone command block stuff for the trap item system. And so then I sort of have gotten the GM room sort of set up here. So I'll just kind of walk you guys through it. Over here we have the reset map button. Don't push unless you mean it. Seriously, guys, this will screw up everything. And then we've got the quick starts here. We've got a stone level, an iron level, and a diamond level. So if you just want to quickly hop into a game, these will automatically set everything up for you. And then we come over here. This is mode select. So we've got PvP and capture the flag. And then this is trap loading. So this is the system that I was talking to you guys about last episode that we got figured out. So got all the things over here. We've got arrows, fire charges, harming 1, harming 2, poison, blindness, wither, nausea, slowness, invisibility, jump boost, regen, night vision, swiftness. So yeah, we got lots of stuff that we can choose and figure out and go from there. And then over here we've got the spawn items, randomize items in chest, populate the traps, like we went through last time. And then, as we talked about last time as well, you can also put anything else in here that you might happen to want as a GM in this game. It's really up to you. It's your choice. And then over here we've got the gear. So we've got helmets, we've got armor, chest plates, pants, boots, bows. These are all just generic bows for now. They will be set up with enchantments for level 1, 2, and 3. Then we got swords, and we've got arrows, and then this is just going to work the exact same way as that, basically. Push a button, it'll throw, excuse me, it'll throw a bunch of hats and things or whatever in here. And then, because one of the things that we had talked about when we were originally designing the Labby is that, you know what? Maybe you don't want to have a full set of armor. Maybe you want to have like a half-broken hat and a random assortment of things that a player might get. So they could get like 3 chest plates for all they know, and they could all be leather or whatever, something like that. So it's like, you could effectively put whatever you want. You could put all 3 of these kind of things in here. And so it could, like, they could get a hat, they could get a chest, they could get a bed, a belt. Well, we don't have belts. What are you talking about, BDA? Could get pants, they could get boots. So, again, ultimate flexibility and I'm just going to clear out my inventory. Ultimate flexibility and everything is up for grabs and modifiable. Yep, that's how that works. So I've got what's it going to be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's going to be 6 slots in the gear chamber. You know, where you like go in, you step on a pressure plate, and then dispensers shoot a bunch of shit out at you. That's what these 6 are going to be for. And then this one is just going to be a chest that gets spawned in the base. So you can just come along and pull arrows out of there, however many you need. which will add a little bit of sort of gameplay dynamics. Is like, okay, how many arrows do I want to take? Do I want to take like 16, or am I just going to die? Do I want to take like a whole stack? All that kind of stuff, you know, limiting resources somewhat. So adding gameplay factors that way. And then we come around here, and this is for the loot. These are going to be chests that are going to be filled with a library of items that people, or the GM, can pull from. So there'll be like random enchanted items and various other things, just so that they have like a quick thing that they can look in and go, okay, I want to pull this, this, and this, and this. And then that way they're not having to like dig through creative menus and like, okay, maybe I'll do a piece of gravel. That would be a horrible, horrible loot. But you get the idea. And then populate traps will just duplicate all these out to the loot chests. So yeah, that's the loot system. And then over here, this wall is eventually going to be set up for the doors, the modifiable doors that will like close and lock off parts of the labby. If we end up putting that in. I don't know if we are. If we don't, this is super easy to just close off this hallway and don't have to worry about it. But it's there in the design if we need it. So yeah, that is the GM room. It kind of looks a little weird. Nothing's wired up yet. The command blocks are all just empty, like so. And that will be another step along the way of actually getting all this stuff hooked up. But for now, I'm just kind of working on getting it built and laid out, and figuring out how I wanted to lay all this out was a chore and a half in itself, to make it all fit into a space that wasn't, you know, massive and also looked pretty good. None of this interior decorating is final. Wow, that was creepy. My door just opened by itself. Ghosts. Ooh. Yeah. So that's what I've been working on. We can take this back up to the thing here. So if the GM wants to play the game as well, they can just hop back up here and go, whoop, I want to be on Team Green, and boom, they'll get added to Team Green. Yeah. So I think that's everything that I needed to show you guys for now. It's not the end of the episode, obviously. You can tell by the scrolling little time bar down below. But I'm going to go do some more work, and I'll bring you guys back in when I have something to show. Oh yeah, one other thing I should probably mention, just for the sake of, you know, this being a full and complete record of everything that I'm working on, one of the other things that I did was I went through and I cleaned up a lot of the redstone and stuff that we had here before. Obviously, I took out the old GM room, which used to be right where I'm flying right now. It's gone. All the railways and the rail tracks and everything, all the unload stations and the loading stations and all that kind of stuff has gone. Just cleaned it out. All the traps that we did have in there are gone now. Primarily, I'm just sort of cleaning everything up. Oh, hey, I missed one. Gel, look at that. Yeah, so just sort of primarily getting everything cleaned up, and so that way we have not entirely a blank slate to work from, but you're not, you know, trying to work around all of the leftover crap that we aren't going to be using anymore. So anyways, that's just something else that I did over the from last episode. So anyways, I'll see you guys when I have something new to report. Hey guys, welcome back. So I've been doing a little bit more work here, just getting things cleaned up around the map, sort of cleaning up some of the redstone. So this is the trap, or the loot system, rather, sorry. I've been working on the trap a little too much. My brain is stuck in trap mode. But this is sort of what I have come up with to replace the monstrosity of redstone that we were dealing with. 4 command blocks, activated by the redstone chest there. Much easier than trying to wire it all up with redstone like we were trying to do. And I managed to get the one up there to work, which was broken before. So, basically all it's doing is these two are putting a block of air and a redstone block, so that's putting a block of air right here, opening up the dispenser, and putting a redstone block right there, powering the dispenser. So, and then this one will put a block of stone right there, just to reset the system, and this one will put the stone back here. One thing I did have to do is I had to delay this one by a tick, because the block kept getting put back in front of the dispenser too quickly, so it would just get shot into the back of the block, basically, is what was going on there. So, if you take a look in here, I've got 64 arrows, and we'll just hop into game mode survival, and we'll go boop, and we get shot, and then we can get all of our loot. And yeah, so it works. That's really about all there is to it. And then we've got 63 arrows in there. What do you know? It's almost as if it works. And then, yeah, that zone gets put back there. So that's what I've been doing. This one got a little tricky here because I had to reroute the dispenser above. But that's not a big deal. The nice thing about this system is that it's much simpler for the chest and the dispensers and all that kind of stuff for the reset system. And while I haven't really like started actively working on the reset system, I did discover a bug. So basically what's going on, if we take a look here, this dispenser should be pointed this way, which is pointing east, which is a data value of 5 in order to get that rotation value when you set block the dispenser. So if we just come in here and we go boink, this is setting the dispenser. It works fine, everything's all hunky-dory. But if we reset the system here, why did you get put there? That was weird. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyways, so this block is now back here. The dispenser is pointing directly into it, and if I try to place this dispenser... Oh, that's not good. The dispenser won't point directly into a wall, and it works the same way if we try to point it into that wall, because I think... Okay, well, we'll point it into this wall then. So, like you saw there, it points directly this way fine. We push the button, and... ah, crap. So, basically, this kind of destroys my entire system for resetting things, because you can't just put it directly pointing into a wall. Which is a little annoying. I did put an issue into the bug tracker, so maybe it'll get fixed before 1.8 gets officially released. Fingers crossed. If not, I'll have to figure out something to fix this, because if you take a look here, this dispenser pointed directly into a wall. Let's find a trap here. This is the... I went through and set up all the traps as well. This trap here pointed directly into a block. Specifically, this block. So, yeah. It's kind of an important aspect of how this whole thing is set up. So yeah, I'm really hoping that it's going to get fixed. If not, it's going to literally double the amount of command blocks in the reset system, because it'll have to... or, no, sorry, triple. Because it'll have to remove this block, reset the dispenser, put this block back. So that's a lot of command blocks. And I would really, really much rather prefer to just be able to put the dispenser down. But that's just me. So yeah, that's that issue. So like I said, there is an issue on the bug tracker. Hopefully they'll get it fixed. But knowing Mojang, hopes aren't high. So anyways, I'll just show you guys this last little bit here. Like I said, I got the traps all set up. I went through here the other day and officially made myself a proper map of the labyrinth, properly layered out, so that we can actually see everything that's going on, and I can label all the traps and everything properly. So I think there are 26 traps spread throughout the hallways, plus a trap in each loot. Sorry, in each loot room. So that is what? That's a 32? Something like that? God, math on the fly is not my strong suit. Wait, 26. Yeah, 32. That's right. So there's 32 traps in total. So Yay! And we'll have to see once we start playtesting here if all of them are needed or if we need more. Yeah. I tried to sort of spread them out and make them as even as possible, coming from the bases to the loot chest. So there's a little bit of like give and take as far as strategizing that way and all that kind of fun stuff, the game making. And we'll probably talk about that at a later date. But for now, I think this is actually where I'm going to end this episode off, because I think we're getting up there in time. Next episode, I don't know what we're going to be doing. We'll figure that out when we get there. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of the Labyrinth map-making series with BigDamnArtist. I still need to find a better name for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.